Hello internet people, this is Micah from Capture King Gaming here with part 1 of the walkthrough for the Xbox One 2013 launch title, Ryse, Son of Rome. This is a third-person action-adventure hack-and-slash game that takes place in an alternate history version of ancient Rome. Unlike other walkthroughs, I might make comments during the cutscenes.
Achieved with CryEngine.
He's here. God, help me. He's come to kill me. He's here. He's here. He's here. Help me. Help me. He's here. Defend your emperor! I, Nero, Augustus Germanicus, command that you defend your emperor! Centurion Severus to me! Display this from the highest place you can find.
Editor's note here is, I'm playing this game on regular, but it's kind of on the game's New Game Plus mode, if you will. So the game allows you to have upgrades that you earn from getting XP, from defeating and specifically executing enemies. I've played the game already before and I've upgraded the majority of his skills and abilities. So even though I'm on regular, I'm really overpowered for regular. So I might get into a tough situation, but I'm really not ever in danger of dying. This game is a pretty basic third-person hack and slash, except it focuses a lot on the executions, and it does add a nice gameplay mechanic that I enjoy, where by pressing one of the 4 directions on the D-pad, you can choose what kind of bonus you will receive from executions if you perform them properly. You can get a health boost to regain health that you've lost. You can build up your focus meter. The focus comes into play a little bit later in the game. You can get a damage bonus to subsequent enemies you attack. You can also earn XP.
Barbarians are closing in on the palace gates. We need to get to them first and hold them back. Forward!
The combat itself is pretty basic. You have a sword attack, a shield attack, evasion, and a parry. You can execute enemies once they have a skull over them, and then their body will glow either blue or yellow to indicate pressing X or Y, the Xbox One button.
Kick them down!
And also, the amount of bonus you get is tied into the timing of the button presses. So, depending on how late or early you press the button, you'll get more of a bonus. The recruit is the lowest one. That either means I pressed the wrong button or pressed it extremely late. And your soldier, which is, you did a pretty good job. Centurion, which is, you got it. And then a legendary one I get rarely is, that's, you got perfect timing on the button press. As you see here, you can do a double execution, though I rarely do it. That might be one of the few times I do it in this playthrough. But if you do injure two enemies enough that they both have skulls, you can do a double execution.
Status of the defenses, soldier.
Yes, sir. Most of the 18th Legion is still combat effective. We have 3 auxiliary units at your command, Scorpios, archers, and a catapult nest.
Form a line! North barricade!
We have incendiaries at strategic defense points, sir.
So this is the segment where it sort of breaks up the normal hack and slash gameplay. It turns into, I don't know if you can call it even tower defense really, it's very simplistic, but you have orders that you give to your soldiers, and then you guard a separate station to prohibit the enemies from advancing. The aiming for this weapon, which is called a Scorpio, it's not the best. It sort of has a snap-on feature where it does lock onto enemies, but then at the same time, the reaction for it is not very good. So unless it recognizes an enemy and snaps at them, it's hard to just hit an enemy with the free aim function. One thing I don't like about these sections where you have to give commands is you have to hold down the left bumper for a little bit before they carry out the command. To me, it doesn't make sense. To me, the gameplay, even the controls themselves, should try to fit the story. So it doesn't take that long to say shoot here or whatever, so why would you have to hold it for a longer amount of time?
Sir, we held them back. Only a handful managed to slip by us into the palace.
He's here! Help me! I command you!
My Emperor, the palace defenses have been breached.
I'm not worried about the barbarians! I'm worried about him!
We need to get you somewhere secure.
Secure. Nowhere secure from this demon.
We need to get you to a safe place. Your chambers?
My chambers? No. No! The vaults! This way! Come on! Why is that door closed? There's someone in there. I think you should open it.
Here comes a general!
So this is where the game starts to vary its enemy types. You do have enemies, or most enemies, if you just string together the same button, like X, X, X over and over, Y, Y repeatedly, they will start to dodge your attacks. So it's important to vary the button presses. And for the most part, like I said, you don't have to perform the executions on most enemies. There's only a few times it forces you to perform executions. You really need it if you're playing on your first playthrough or harder difficulty, so you can get these bonuses that you really need, like focus or health. But I'm just doing it because it's fun.
Time's up, Roland!
Surrender or die! Now you burn, Roman!
Slaughter the king!
And once again, the game is just slowly introducing me to different types of enemies. Now we have one that does an unblockable attack. It says it's unblockable, and I don't try to negate that, but later on there will be enemies that also have unblockable red body attacks, but I can deflect them, so I'm not sure if this character actually can be deflected or not.
Surrender or die! Come on!
Here, quickly! Oh, come on. Come on. That's it. That's it. Damocles is risen from the dead. I swear it.
Damocles? Damocles is a myth. Only men kill men, my Emperor. The gods may guide us. They never interfere with the affairs of mortals.
Oh? And what great oracle told you this, General?
My father.
We will be safe here. I do believe we will be safe. Well, I pray to the gods that we will be safe.
We will be safe here, Emperor. As safe as we can be.
Safe? Yes, safe, thank God. But you... What family? What's your name, soldier?
Marius. But my name is of no import. My story, however, is.
And that brief introduction brings a close to part 1 of the walkthrough for Ryse, Son of Rome. This is Micah from Capture King Gaming saying thanks for watching. Please show some class, comment, like, and share, subscribe.